Government signs historic peace treaty with NSA and IM in presence of Prime Minister Modi at 7 Racecourse Road. JCLPS student wing calls 48-hour general strike from tomorrow against police brutality at News Secretariat. And Kwanaman Kaithel shuts. People block major roads in Imphal following assault on students. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Tansham Sangeeta with top stories and all the news we are tracking at this hour. In a major breakthrough, the NDA government today signed a peace accord with the National Socialist Council of Nagaland's Isaac Mova faction. The landmark agreement with the Naga militant group was signed at Prime Minister Narendra Modi's residence at 7 Racecourse Road. Home Minister Rajnath Singh and National Security Advisor Ajay Doval were among those present on the occasion. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi had announced on Twitter that we will be witnessing important and landmark event from 7 RCR in the evening. The NDA government and the NSA and IM signed the peace accord, aiming to end India's longest-running insurgency, capping protracted peace talks that began in 1997. The accord was signed by Thungalen Muiva, General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland IM. Insurgency in Nagaland began within years of India's independence from Britain in 1947. It is regarded as the world's longest-running insurgency. The NSC and IM began peace talks with the central government in 1997 after agreeing to a ceasefire. The talks ran into problems over the NSC and IM's demand for a separate flag and Greater Nagaland envisages, bringing all Naga inhabited areas under one administrative umbrella. Last week, representatives of Naga civil society unanimously endorsed a 5-point resolution passed by the Nagaland Legislative Assembly on 27 July, including integration of all continuous Naga inhabited areas. Other resolutions included resumption of ceasefire between New Delhi and NSCN Kaplang, which walked out of peace process Inc. in 2001 April on 27 March this year, and withdrawal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act of 1958 from Nagaland. Meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam and Manipur are wary of integrating Naga inhabited areas as it is considered as a threat to their territorial integrity. Prime Minister Modi described the signing of the accord as historic and said the Nagaland political issue had lingered for 6 decades, taking a huge toll on generations of our people. He praised NSC and IM leaders T. Muiva and Isaac Su for showing wisdom and courage for making this effort, which resulted in the historical agreement.
I have the deepest admiration for the great Naga people for their extraordinary support to the peace efforts. I compliment the National Socialistic Council of Nagaland for maintaining the ceasefire agreement for nearly 2 decades with a sense of honor that defines the great Naga people. Unfortunately, the Naga problem has taken so long to resolve because we did not understand each other.
General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland IM Muiva, after signing the peace agreement, said, and I quote, "I thank God for this moment of occasion. We have come close to understanding each other, entering a new relationship. Let me assure you that Nagas can be trustworthy, unquote.
On the basis of the uniqueness, we appreciate your wisdom, your leadership, and your vision to build an enduring relationship between the Nagas and Indians. The Nagas will ever remember you for your statesmanship and your profound understanding of the Nagas with warm heart.
Concerned over the flood and law and order situation in Manipur, Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier directed the Union Home Ministry to submit a status report by 5 this evening. This comes following a delegate of Manipur State BJP apprising the Prime Minister on the grim situation in the state regarding ILPS demand and the wide-scale flood in the state. Speaking to Impact News, BJP General Secretary Ashwini said Prime Minister met the 6-member delegate of Manipur BJP led by Party President Thaunajong Chauba at 1:50 p.m. in the afternoon today. During the meeting, Prime Minister condoled the death of 26 villagers due to landslide in Chandel district. Prime Minister Modi also condoled the death of Ananda Singh Academy student Sapam Robin Hood. The Prime Minister is said to have expressed shock that the dead body of the student has remained unclaimed weeks after he was killed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also assured the BJP Manipur delegation of all possible help in tackling the flood situation. Prime Minister has directed both the Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Union Minister for State for Home Kiren Rijiju to visit Manipur. On the issue of inner line permit, the Prime Minister told the delegate that the NDA government is not averse to the state government enacting any law within the ambit of the constitution. He also called a status report from the donor minister Jitendra Singh, who attended the meeting with the Prime Minister. Earlier, the team met the BJP National President Amit Shah and also highlighted the issues facing the state. The state BJP delegate consisted of President T.H. Chauba, General Secretary Ashwini, former Trinamool Congress MLAs K. Joy Krishan and T.H. Bishwajit, BJP executive members K. Sharad and N.G. Robin. Meanwhile, JCILP student wing called for 48-hour journalist strike in the state from 6 p.m. tomorrow till 6 p.m. of 6th of August. Carrying on the pro-inner line permit agitation, students of various schools today stormed Secretariat area. The student volunteers of JCILP student wing were physically assaulted by Manipur police personnel. It may be mentioned that the government decided to reopen educational institutions in Greater Imphal area today, which has been closed since 8th of July. At around 11:30 a.m., large number of student volunteers today tried to enter new Secretariat building at Babupara. The students were planning to meet Education Minister Moirangthem Okendro and surrender their textbooks. There was tussle between the students and the police personnel. To control the situation, police had to close Secretariat Gate number 1, preventing the students from entering the Secretariat complex. Furious over the closure of the gate, the students kicked the gate and there was scuffle between the police and the students. Some of the students were injured in the scuffle. A student of TJ High Secondary School, Monica Kokchom, sustained injuries and was admitted at RIMS for treatment. Meanwhile, the injured students were admitted to RIMS and Janips. The injured persons are identified as Kesh Tobisana of Lamlong High Secondary School, Hijab Roshni of Boton Sana High Secondary School, and Monica Thokchom of TJ High Secondary School. The doctors attending the injured students told Impact News that condition of students are not serious. On the other hand, around 8 students were rushed to Janims Porumpat. The students are now discharged after they were given first aid. JCILP student wing visited hospitals to inquire the health condition of injured students. Khairamban Kaithir was shut down and people blocked major roads in Imphal city following assault on the female students. ILP agitation intensified after students stormed new secretariat at Babupara in the afternoon today. 3 Imam markets stopped normal business and shopkeepers down their shutters. Women vendors of Imam markets took to streets shouting against assault on the girl students. However, city police put the situation under control. On the other hand, a large number of women sat on Oripog overbridge and completely blocked the road. Tires were burned in the middle of the road. People also blocked Rims Road at Nityananda Mandir and Lalamong Pukri Mapan. On the other hand, people also took to streets in different parts of Imphal East, denouncing the high-handedness of Manipur police. Volunteers of Nomebung Women Development Meira Paibe Association sat on the road and blocked the stretch from Palace Gate Traffic Island to Nomebung and in front of Ananda Singh Higher Secondary School. Women of Soibam Lekai, Wangkai Kuno blocked the road stretch from Nomebung crossing to Soibam Lekai. Maira Paibis of Angom Lekai and women vendors of Konung Mamang Kaithil blocked the Komba road, whereas women of Larigimbam Lekai also set on Lamlong Thong and blocked the bridge. Most of the schools in Greater Imphal area, including Iboton Sana Girls High School, Johnston High Secondary School, TG High Secondary School, GP College, DM College Science, Arts and Commerce reopened today. Although there was low attendance in most of the schools, the students expressed their hope that their syllabus will be completed on time. Teachers also expressed their happiness at being able to teach the students after a long gap. Classes resumed normally but were closed by the authorities following news about students' protests at Babupara. Meanwhile, 2 students who were arrested by police while students barged the new secretariat gate to surrender their books were released this evening. General Secretary, Iboton Sana Higher Secondary School Students Union, Loitongbam Bidyalakshmi, 817, and Soibam Surbala, 816 of TG Higher Secondary School were hurt during the scuffle between the police and the students.
Pinupa matong khangna rakna ko student mark su adi schema to mani mukna rakku matam zeida madu khui jo isana nga puk sana phona phona na si kan mo khot si thokuni ba tasing madi police ki ju ka hin ba hong yaw ta na de thong ka hin ka yam yaw ni gi amana somda mo dai si sina tar ga le koina lai tam gani hai ba government gi thong ji am thong za da mo gi tin aga sa sa ge ne student bu tin aga sa nam da na khui ro ta hon da ya ni hai ba mo adu ne ba mo to re adu si ji singa ya ro si bangang si sab zaba police to thoga par dandi pi ju ke shi gi hong lep na zan.
Let's take a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News Bulletin. A large number of Maira Paibis from Nomebung area closed on Ananda Singh Higher Secondary School where the late Sapam Robin Hood studied. General Secretary, Nomebung Women Development Maira Paibi Association, Nomaithem Sobita told Impact News that the step has no ill intention, but the school cannot be open until the last rites of late Sapam Robin Hood is held as a mark of respect. Protest demonstrations continued even after the government lifted curfew from the Greater Imphal yesterday. Maira Paibis and club members on Imphal Kangchup Road from Oripok to Narimthong staged a sit-in as well as form a human chain demanding inner line permit system. Protesters blocked Oripok Polem Lekai to Bijoy Govinda, causing inconveniences to the commuters. Maira Paibis also staged a sit-in at Oripok Lai Khurimi Lekai, Taurawam Lekai, Khoisnam Lekai, Huidrom Lekai, Ahanthem Lekai, Nangthong Khongjom Lekai, Bachaspati Lekai, Polem Lekai, Yambem Lekai, Kumanthem Lekai, and Narimthong Kumanthem Lekai. On the other hand, women vendors of Narimthong Bazaar staged sit-in at Narimthong Bazaar. Later, the protesters formed human chain from Narimthong till Oripok flyover. All Manipur Tammi Chingmi Apunba Nupilu President Soibam Momon Lema demanded action against the Imphal West Additional SP for using indecent words to the women protesters. Civil society organization Manipur Watch Initiative today said the constitution is made for protecting the rights and duties of citizens. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club, convener Haikrujam Nabashyam said the political leaders of the state lack political will to implement ILPS. He also said constitution has to be amended to save the indigenous people. A memorandum was submitted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by the organization. The National Disaster Response Force is continuing rescue and relief operation in Jarnal village under Chandel district 2 days after massive landslide killed over 20 people. Water level have receded in most of the major rivers in the state, although Wangu village in Thawal district is under flood water for the past 3 days. 12-member team of relief and disaster management team have rushed to the village to help the victims. So far, 200 villagers have been rescued. Wangu Police Station OC Kangajum Ranjit and other policemen are helping the flood-affected victims. The entire village, including the Wangu Police Station, is submerged in water. National Remote Sensing Center, ISRO, Department of Space, Government of India has revealed that a total area of 12,455 hectares of land are inundated by the current floods in the state. Worst affected districts are Thobal, Imphal East and Bishnupur district. NRSA issued an inundation map composed from satellite data taken by Radar Sat-2 on 2nd of August. Most of the areas of Lamphilpat are still submerged underwater, even though water level receded in most of the rivers. This has created a lot of inconveniences to the commuters and residents living in the area. The flood has affected Seja Hospital and Research Center, Seja Hospital's OPD, Human Resource Department, Nursing Academy, Nursing Hostel, Blood Bank, Pharmacy Store, storerooms and staff vehicle parking lot has been flooded. Following the inconvenience, the OPD center has been temporarily shifted to the main building of the hospital. The flood has created problems for the staff, patients and others. On the other hand, ICAR complex in Lamphilpat is also affected by the flood. MLA K. Thamaji today inspected the flood-affected areas of Kairao Assembly constituency. MLA visited Funal Marinkhul, Sandang Sienbakhul, Yaifaro, Kiamgai. MLA oversaw several houses and roads destroyed by floods at Punal Maring, Kiamgai and Yaifaro. Roads were cleared using JCB at Sandang Sienbakhul. A team of journalists who visited Mapitil Dam to inspect found a leakage at the Earth's Dam of Thoubal multipurpose project, but the engineer who is in charge of the dam assured that there is no need to panic of collapsing. Due to the present condition of the dam, about 10,000 villagers residing near the dam have been shifted to relief camps. But the SC of Thoubal Circle, Kesh Pritam, said there is no need to panic as there is no leakage in the dam. A 10-day-long workshop, Climate Change, Approach and Strategies for Mitigation and Sustainable Agriculture, began at ICAR Research Complex today. The workshop is organized by ICAR Research Complex for Northeastern Hill Region, Manipur Center, Lamphilpat, and is sponsored by National Innovation on Climate Resilient Agriculture. Research associates, subject matter specialists, scientists from the state and Japan are attending the workshop. Discussions were held on impact of climate change in Manipur and India. Speaking at the function, Horticulture Director K. Kipgen said his department will fully support the initiatives taken by the ICAR. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee's member K.N. Singh condemned some people for creating rumors regarding Thoubal multipurpose project Mapitil Dam. Mention may be made that rumors were going around that Mapitil Dam will break in no time, creating tension among the residents living near the dam. In a press note, Kabui Dharma Sabha Manipur wished the people of the state in view of the Manipur Integrity Day tomorrow. Health and Family Welfare Minister Phunzathan Tonsing asserted that by merely observing World Population Day, we cannot check the surging population. Minister Phunzathan Tonsing said a practical approach is needed in order to control the population. Minister Phunzathan was speaking at the World Population Day observation held at R.D. Wing Hall, Directorate of Health Services Lamphel, organized by Directorate of Family Welfare Services Manipur and State Health Society Manipur. The day was observed under the theme Vulnerable Population in Emergencies. Minister Phunzathan also appealed to all to have only 2 children for a healthy family. Directorate of Health Services Dr. O. Ibomcha Singh said it is utmost necessity to educate and provide proper protection to girl child. Officials and staff of Health Directorate and students from different institutions participated in the observance. Manipur State Kala Academy Imphal is organizing 27th Group Art Exhibition of Manipur artists at the Gallery of Academy of Fine Arts, 2nd Cathedral Road, Kolkata, from 4th August till the 10th of August. The exhibition will be inaugurated by Sri Shankar Ghosh, North Gallery of Academy of Fine Arts, in the presence of Professor Manoj Sarkar, Secretary in charge, Lalit Kala Academy, Regional Center, Kolkata, and Dr. K. Shushila Devi, Secretary, Manipur State Kala Academy. In sports, the second round of the first Manipur Open Chess Tournament completed today. 142 players, including 39 rated players and 5 girl players from Tamelong, Churachandpur, Chandel, Senapati, Imphal East and Imphal West will compete in the tournament played in Swiss League system. After the second round, 29 players are with 2 points each. The tournament is organized by Manipur Chess Association at Dharmalaya Social Welfare Center Community Hall, Nahabam. 6th Imphal West District Shooting Competition kicked off today at Kumalampak Shooting Range. 48 male and 20 female players are competing in 22 disciplines. With that, we have come to the end of this primetime bulletin. Before we end, a look at the headlines once again. Government signs peace treaty with NSC and IM in presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi at 7 Racecourse Road. JCILPS student wing calls for 48-hour general strike against police brutality at new secretariat. Fireman curtails shuts, people block major roads in Imphal following assault on students.